I was 16 years old and I was on a cruise with my family.
I still remember your face, even though you probably don't remember mine.
I was 14 years old. We rode the same school bus.
So I just turned 18.
I was 21. I was sitting on the bus on my way back home.
I met you and your friend at a convention.
I don't even know who you are.
You lived down the road from me.
On my senior class trip to Puerto Vallarta, you were part of an American snowboard team that was on my flight on the way down.
You just came up to me and started a conversation about where I lived or where I was from or something like that. I can't exactly remember what your excuse was.
It was the first night of the cruise and we all decided to kind of go to this teen dance party, which I thought would be really fun.
I was waiting for a drink when you and your friends surrounded me, probably about 5, maybe 7 of you, and started to brand my body with stickers advertising your snowboard team.
I thought you were just walking me back to be a gentleman, but when I got to the room, I put my key in the lock and you forced the door open and forced yourself on top of me.
You came up to me on the bus in front of everyone, in front of my brother, and grabbed my chest and said, "Oh, they're not fake, they just grew."
I don't know who you are or where you're going or why you even targeted me.
And you said, "I really like how you're dancing." And then you put your hand on my upper thigh and slid it under my dress and grabbed me by the pussy.
It was all so fast, but
You touched me in a way that I felt violated afterward, and that counts.
You asked me what was wrong, but I couldn't answer you because I didn't really understand what was going on.
I didn't know if you were going to rape me or kill me or both.
I didn't know what to do in that moment. I look back on it all the time and wish I would have hit you. I wish I would have said something to you. I wish I would have told you that's not okay.
I eventually got you to leave, but I already had bruises and hickeys on my neck from you. And the next day I was so embarrassed to be seen in public with them, knowing what had happened and feeling like it was my fault somehow.
I turned around and protested, and when I did, you very deliberately took a sticker and pressed it across my chest. And then you grabbed me by the pussy.
I was left not really sure what to do or what to say. I was embarrassed.
I was scared and confused, so I went to my older cousin and I told her I wasn't feeling well, and she took me back to my room and I pretended to go to bed, but I really just cried myself to sleep.
When I got home and told my roommate what happened, she asked if I was okay, and I said, "Why? It's not like he raped me." And she said, "Well, but that's still sexual assault though."
I thought you and your friends were gonna drag me off into the streets of Puerto Vallarta and probably rape me. In fact, at the time, I was pretty sure that that's what was happening. But instead, I grabbed you by the balls and squeezed as hard as I could until you fell to the floor. And your friends just laughed at you.
This experience wasn't violent, but it was violating, and it counts.